Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions in this exhibition contest. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys. Obviously, guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. He gets off the throw.
Matthew Stafford has a big arm, and we all know that, and he needed every bit of it on that throw.
They line the ball up at the 33. He rolls out to the right. DeMarcus Ware was there for the stop. Picks up 4 on the pass. So that will make it second down. They line up at the 37. Handoff up the middle.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
From their own 43-yard line. Pass is short right side. He's dropped down at the 49-yard line.
Well, they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
Fumble! Who's going to come up with this one? Detroit is able to fall on it.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Dumps it out right. Johnson loses the ball. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? Dallas got it. The Cowboys win the battle. They get the takeaway. Jim Schwartz is not happy with the call on the field, so he's going to throw the red flag.
There's a challenge.
They line the ball up at the 33. Short pass to his left. He's brought down at the 23.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Dumps it out left. He's wrestled down at the 12.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Brooking was there to bring him down.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Point after is good. Detroit is up 7. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Detroit will send this one deep. Jones is back to receive the kick. And takes off from his own goal line. He makes it back to the 25. The Cowboys will begin this drive at the 25. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line. Jones gains around 3 yards on the run. Second down and 7. Up the middle. And the tackle was made by Kyle Vanden Bosch. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Toss. He gets to about the 41-yard line. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Bryant picks up 2 yards with the grab. Barber gets 7 yards on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 35.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Marion Barber was the intended receiver. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. On the ground, up the middle.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Facing another third down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive. He leaps. What a catch! They line up at the 18. He gets off the throw. Big play, and the Cowboys will have a 1st and goal. First and goal, needing a touchdown to tie. We've played a quarter. The score, 7-zip. Here they go, 1st and goal, down by a touchdown. Going up top for the end zone. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. Hands off to the back, and he's in.
Felix Jones represents really everything a team could want in a running back. He always fights for the extra yardage. You never see him just running out of bounds. He's a tough guy. He's a great athlete. What a force.
And the point after is good. Dallas is just about ready to kick this one away. Brown is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Here's a handoff left side. The stop was made by Brooking. Breaks through the line for a gain of 7. That brings up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Just gets it away.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. He's wrestled down at the 34.
Good blocking, good run, 5 yards and a first down. The chains are moving. This offense is getting it going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their 34. Here's the give. He reaches the 43-yard line. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Run, right side. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. First down, 10 to go. So the ball on the 49. Best takes it up the middle.
Wow, did you see the hit on that play? That's one of those you kind of stagger back to the huddle and you talk to the quarterback and you say, how about a pass on this one?
They'll get the call again. He's brought down at the 47-yard line.
Defense.
I don't care how good your defense may be. You're asking for trouble when you start giving teams free first downs.
He's wrestled down right around the 32-yard line by John Carlson. Dumps it out right. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the pass play.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Run, right side. Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang. He did not make it. It's fourth down. And they'll attempt the field goal. This one from 40 yards away. The kick is good. Hansen is ready to kick this one off. Jones from his own 4. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Dumps it out left. Hauls in the pass, but dumped right away. Maybe gets a yard. It's now 3rd and 6. Barber takes it right side. He gets to about the 32-yard line. Fourth down. The Cowboys lining up to punt. Returns the punt from the 16.
The Lions are clearly in a struggle here in this one. They know that kicking field goals is okay, but you win games in the National Football League by scoring touchdowns.
So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Short throw to the right. Brandon Pettigrew was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Still looking for an open man. And he's tackled at the 42. Johnson now with 4 catches in the game. They spot the rock on the 42-yard line. Here's the give. He lost yardage on the play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Second down and 7 yards to go. 2 minutes left in the half. Goes for it all. And it's tipped away. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third down now, 10 yards for the first. Passes it downfield. Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play. The Lions are lining up to punt it away. The punt rolls into the end zone, touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Here's the throw. He's wrestled down at the 27-yard line. It's now 2nd and 3. Ball spotted at the 27. Here's the pass. Streaks down the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Short pass to his left. He's dropped down at the 2. 7-yard gain on the play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
They line up at the 2. Tosses left. Touchdown, Cowboys! The Cowboys cap off the 4-play, 80-yard drive with the touchdown.
Felix Jones is one of my favorite players in the league. He brings a spark to this offense, and you can see it on plays like that. He just has it.
Bueller is good on the point after. Dallas holds a 4-point lead. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Bueller looks ready to kick it away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The Lions will start this drive at the 20-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. Jenkins makes the tackle at the 33-yard line. They line the ball up at the 33. has a man short to his left. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Gets the pass off. Oh, and that was a touchdown-saving tackle. Excellent gain through the air. Will set them up with another first down and 10. Picks it up. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. He'll just jog into the end zone. Whoa! There was a lot going on in that play. The booth wants to double-check that the ball popped out before he was down.
And this is really what instant replay was supposed to do, to help the officials have an extra set of eyes out there for these tough calls on the tough angles, and I'm sure they'll get this one right.
Detroit will take a timeout, and that was their third and final timeout. Second down, 17 yards for the first. They're on their 33. He just misses it. The Cowboys will set up shop at the 40. Searching for an open man. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 14-10. Dallas will get it first here in the second half. It's fielded at the 2. It's a loose ball. They'll pile up for it. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. They'll take over at the 16-yard line. Gives it to the back. He gets to about the 31-yard line. Opts for a short throw. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line. Jones gets the call again. A gain of 6. Second down. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball is on the 47. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Felix Jones found a hole and was able to move the chains with a 7-yard pickup. They line up at the 46. Looks left. Here's a short pass. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
He lets it go. He's wrestled down at the 11. Austin has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him over 100 yards. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 1.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys continue to throw the football well. Tony Romo has established himself as one of the stars in the league. Almost 100 quarterback rating a season ago. 26 touchdowns to just 9 interceptions. 8.2 yards per passing attempt, which ranks 4th in the NFL. So this is a football team that clearly throws the ball, and add to that the fact that Tony Romo finally won a playoff game last year. You can tell he's well on his way.
Bueller looks ready to kick it away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Handoff up the middle. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. 8-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. Again with the run. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. First down, 10 to go. They'll work the left side.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
And it's 2nd and 12 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Checks down to the short pass. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Third and a yard upcoming. Best gets it on the inside. Best fumbles. Detroit will maintain possession.
It's not often that a fumbled ball bounces right back to you like that. That was just good luck.
They hand it off. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. Best picks up 5 yards. Goes through his progression. He's brought down at the 18.
The Lions are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Pitch out. Brought down behind the line.
Well, risk-reward, anytime you're talking about running the halfback on a sweep, when you get out there, if you can't get that edge block, you take a chance on giving up yardage, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's wrestled down at the 12. Nice running for a gain of 6. That brings up 3rd down. And just about 12 yards away. Flips it out short to his left. Looks to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over
it. It's 4th down. They'll line up the field goal unit. This one from 31 yards out. It's up and it's good. Hansen looks ready to kick it away. He makes it back to the 25. The Cowboys were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. Jones takes it left. He makes his way to about the 32. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 21-13. The Cowboys have a one-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. Uh-oh! Watch out! He's dropped down at the 41-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball's on the 41. Daylight. He's brought down at the 47-yard line.
You know, not only the top-end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
Picks up 6 yards. That brings up second down. And that makes it 2nd and 4 yards to go. Gets it away. And the pass falls incomplete. Des Bryant was his intended target. They give it off here.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
The kick is no good. He hooked it left. On the ground with the tailback. I am a little surprised with that call.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea.
Derek Williams was the intended receiver. Has a man to his right. Little flip. Javid Best with his third reception. Looks like they decided to go for it here. He throws downfield.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
They line up at the 21. Feeds it to the back. James with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. They get to him in the pocket and bring him down for the sack. Pretty obvious passing situation here after the sack. 3rd down, 14 yards to go. And they get to him.
Jay Ratliff has become a Pro Bowler as a defensive lineman. Not bad for a 7th-round pick. He has really played himself into one of the better players in the league.
It's 4th and long now after the sack. The kick is good. Hansen will be kicking off. He'll take it from the 2. He makes it back to the 25. The Cowboys will begin this drive at the 25. Looking for a man. He's wrestled down at the 40. Des Bryant with his 3rd reception. Run, right side.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Brings it in for a completion.
Good defense all over the field that time. They had the deep routes covered, and when they tried to dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
Has a man short to his left. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Roy Williams makes his third catch of the game. The pass is away. It's broken up by the defender. Austin was the intended receiver on the play. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Jones gains 7 yards on the play. That brings up another third down attempt. The give to the tailback. And he breaks it for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on third down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. On the ground, up the middle. The Lions will take their first timeout of the half. And they line the ball up at the 26. Hands it off. Too close to call. Here comes the chain game. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are.
Defense calls a timeout.
It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. He's brought down at the 13.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
And he'll just kneel it here. Brings up second down and about 12 yards to go. Ball is on the 15. The halfback with the carry.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He takes a knee. It's fourth down. This field goal attempt will be about a 33-yarder. He splits the uprights. So after that kick, the score is now the Cowboys 24, the Lions 16. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. That'll do it from Arlington. Stick around for the post-game show and wrap up after this. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.